What's up, everyone? You know what time it is. It's time to talk Panhandle sports. Lots of Halloween festivity at all the sporting events today, but let's start with some volleyball highlights. All right, let's take a look at Tascosa facing Randall, but first let's check out the cheerleaders rocking those costumes. I wish I was dressed up right now, that'd be fun. But first play we're gonna look at, Delaney Patterson gets the big hit over the net. Tascosa tries to hit it back, but it's too high and out of bounds. Randall gets a break here. Tascosa tries hitting this one back and it goes right into the net, point for the Raiders. And Tascosa with the answer back. Berkeley Warren hits it over. Two Raiders have a shot at it but can't get to it. Rebels get a big time block here, and it's Aubrey Galt and BB Irwin combining on that one. Another Tascosa point. Rebels are going to keep the pressure on though. Liv Sims hits this one over and it just touches in bounds for the point. But the Raiders answer back. Kiara Parker climbs up to spike this one over. Two Rebels tip it and they can't hit it back. Rebels with a counter punch here. Galt with the nice hit and it gets in the corner for another Tascosa point. Both teams matching each other in the first set. Parker coming right back with a spike for Randall. Two Rebels tip it up and it goes out of bounds. Sims with another big spike here, just touches inside the line for another Rebel point. Randall sweeps Tascosa 3-0. Well, I personally had so much fun at the WT North American game earlier. I went dressed as a sports reporter. My costume was definitely pretty mediocre compared to the other ones I saw tonight. So much of the crowd got into the Halloween spirit and dressed up for the game. And there was even trick-or-treating for the little ones. I found some of the best dressed fans to tell me if this Halloween football monster mashup lived up to their expectations and if they think their costumes helped scare off the North American Stallions tonight.
Hopefully a little bit. I think that's always kind of a little bit of the goal, but I think a little less so this time than normal just because we look a little goofy, I think, in some of the costumes, which is great.
I actually just dressed as a witch just because I like them.
I got chocolate, I got chewy candy, I got a bunch of different kinds of candy. It was a bunch of fun.
It was actually really easy to get everyone to dress up, and it's been a really easy and fun day. We had a mini carnival thing before this, so we just kind of came from that and then came straight here, so it's been a really fun day.
It was a lot of fun getting to come to the football game and getting a trick-or-treat, knocking two birds out with one stone.
Being here and dressing up is really weird because I'm the paint coordinator for the Maroon Platoon, so it's been a really calm day. Everyone just gets to come and dress up, and we get to still cheer on our football team, and it's really nice.
Happy Halloween!
Brought to you by sponsors of WT Athletics.
Well, on to the game now. The North American Stallions playing their 5th game ever against the WT Buffs. Buffs playing without over 30 of their players because of positive COVID tests, but QB Nick Gerber still good and healthy second quarter here, and he launches it to Jordan Johnson for the first down. Now Gerber again, this time he connects with Red Jr., and it takes a herd of Stallions to take him down there. A lot of work. And the same drive here, Gerber with the quick handoff to Khalil Harris, and he's holding on to that like a king-size candy bar on Halloween. And those guys nearly running into me was probably the scariest part of my Halloween, but I'm okay. And speaking of scary, let's talk about scary good because Chase Soika is wide open in the end zone for another Buffs TD. And on the punt return here, this Stallion doesn't know what's about to hit him, literally. That's just hard to watch. But moving on to the next play here, the Buffs dominating the Stallions on both sides of the ball tonight. And this ball just plops out of there for the fumble right in front of Satchel Escalante, and he takes it and runs with it like he's dodging monsters in a haunted house and takes it in for another Buffs score. And Buffs go into halftime up 41-0 and defeat the Stallions 56-0. Okay, I got to ask you, the game was a lot of fun to watch, but the costumes might have been my favorite part. What was your favorite, Elisa?
I think mine was either Red Riding Hood, Little Red Riding Hood, or I saw someone in a dinosaur costume. That was pretty cool.
I was going to say the dinosaur costume. I've always been a big fan of Tyrannosaurus Rex, Jurassic Park, all that stuff. But it's always nice to see people getting dressed up in costumes. I'm just a weatherman tonight. And speaking of which, I'll be giving you your forecast after the break.